Hello, this is Dr. Papelka Brown, and I'm going to walk you through a couple of things. I am not going to show you how to model an equation. I'm not going to show you how to solve an equation. I'm going to assume that you are doing this activity for practice, like the name implies, and that you know how to do those things. Right now, I'm just showing you how to use this particular format because the Google document format might be a little bit new to you. So the first thing is, I'm assuming that you got to the right place because you were able to watch this video. You probably clicked here for a tutorial on how to use the sheet. But you may find that you're trying to click in the sheet and do things and nothing's working. Can't type, you're supposed to be typing your steps in this box, but you can't type in there, all that. That is because if you're like me, right now you have a copy of this activity that is view only. So you need to make your own copy. So you're gonna go to File, Make a Copy. Now if the Make a Copy on your computer is grayed out, kind of like Rename is up here, you're not allowed to make a copy. The reason for that is that you're not actually logged into Google. And in order for this activity to work, you gotta get logged into Google. So get that problem fixed if making a copy isn't coming up for you. I obviously don't have that problem though, so I'm just gonna click Make a Copy. And I am going to go here to the name. And I'm gonna change the name. I'm gonna keep most of it the same, solving two-step equations, blah, blah, blah. But I'm gonna delete this copy of, and I'm going to replace it with my first and last name. That's what I'd like you to do for all of your documents whenever you're making your own copy. Leave the name of the document, but just take off copy of and just add your name. I'm gonna click OK. And in a second, I will have my own copy of the activity with my name on it. Again, I'm gonna zoom here to make it a little easier to see. And again, I'm not gonna walk you through how to do the activity. There will be other hints and of course a teacher to help you along the way. I'm just showing you really quickly a couple things like how to use this sheet. So for example, I'm supposed to be building a model right here in the left-hand side of my chart. So I can either click on the picture and hit edit, or I could have double-clicked and voila, a editable version of the model with little tiles over here to the side that can be dragged, moved around, all that good stuff is right in here in the picture. If I prefer, ooh, didn't mean to move the equation. If I want to do some writing, I can click right here on the line and I can hit scribble and I can write whatever I want and it'll stay there. Whatever changes I make, when I hit save and close, they're going to be seen right here on the left side of my chart. And as I'm going through and I'm doing all the different steps to solve my equation, it would be a pain in the butt if I had to make the same model again and again and again to show all my steps. So what's kind of cool about this is I simply click on the drawing. Actually, I already have it highlighted. Click Edit, Copy, and I'm going to go right down here to the next box right here next to Step 1. Hit Edit and Paste. So there's my model. I've still got my old one up here. Now I've got a new version down here, so I can double click on it and make any changes that I want to show exactly what I did in step 1 to solve the equation, which is pretty great. So I can do that for every single step, and of course any changes that I make. Let's say I don't like this thing. I'm gonna click on it, I'm gonna erase it, I'm gonna drag this over, save and close. So you can see my original step, building an original equation. Here's that picture I made. Step 1, there's that version. And then to describe my steps, I simply just click in the box, type whatever I want, blah, blah, blah. So I just keep copying and pasting the step before into the next box so that I don't have to keep constantly making the same model over and over and over again. So click on it, hit edit, copy, click in the box beneath it, hit edit, paste, and there we go. I've got a new version that I can double click on and I can play around with to show my next step. Then last but not least, I'm going to go through all those steps and I'm going to be convinced that I have figured out what the value of that equation is. So right here it says check your answer by clicking here. I'm going to open that link. and it's going to give me a spreadsheet. So let's say that I am pretty sure that the answer to number 1 is 3. I'm going to type in answer number 3. Uh-oh, got a problem though. It's not letting me type. That is because, again, this is view only. So I need to make a copy, just like I did, of the original document. Type in my name. Now let's try that again. So let's say, I'm going to put my name where it says name. Answer number 1, let's say I think that x is equal to 3. I'm going to type 3 in there, and it turned green. So that tells me that I got it correct. You can say if I put in 2, see, it didn't turn green, so I know for a fact that it's not correct. Okay, and those are just the basics for how to actually use the Solving Two-Step Equations hand-on practice sheet. If you have more specific questions, please see your teacher, but then there are also other hints built for you along the way.